Montage 1, 2, 3. Montage Chico. สลามสุดยอดเลยว่ะ This is Pawwa, we are the literally from Project Dreamcatcher. Who wishes you to have a Pawwawawa day? Thank you so much for the hype. Arigato, BMD have good news. Nice. Silent streaming after me. Let's see. Yo, can you be quiet? I'm trying to talk to chat. Okay, then you go quiet. Vintage, stop licking. Oh, nice, RP, nice. You finally got nice. EMPT, mob deserve it. Welcome to Pawwa. Welcome. Today, I wanted to draw. Thank you so much, BMD, for the happy birthday. I wanted to draw myself. How am I doing? I had my lunch. It was yummy. And I'm trying to fight the sleepiness away. It's okay. Wait, what do you mean by you're late? It's like 6 minutes. What are you yapping about? My man just gave deserved. Okay, deserved. Yeah. What kind of self-love? You know, don't hate yourself. Should have taken coffee or power nap or lunch. Too late! Too late! And here I am! Oh, congratulations, Nat! Whoa! Another Zap that has 100 consecutive streams. You see the people who can have a big number on like consecutive streams, right? Especially like on our channel. They kind of crazy if you think about it. Because it's a 2-person channel. With like a broader time zone. Like a broader, like in terms of like what time of the day, you know, to be around. You go 110. Why is crying? Hello, Ruka. Welcome to Pawwa. Welcome. Hopefully this time, nah. Sadly, my hatred for myself. Haha, not EMPT. You don't hate it. What are you talking about? 2.4 cm. I never not only had snow, but I never seen snow. I'm sorry, BMD. I cannot relate to that. Gomian. Where's Hannah? Dealing with real life. I saw the chat room and I decided to go silent because y'all been really dumb about it. My job has me keep weird hours. Oh, no, interesting. Hello, Ishinoma, Kirill. Hello. That's finding like a what the Sigma. Anyway, okay, I'm just going to do like a really quick sketch so everyone can see what I'm trying to draw. Before the stream starts, I have managed to think what I should draw for today. So I'm just going to do a sketchy sketch, okay? This is good thing. Okay, this is going to be like funny because if I think about it, it's technically. There we go. There we go. Okay. Like that. Yeah, it's actually not too difficult to guess. I'll probably end up readjusting position. But then again, not difficult to guess what that's about. Hands. Exactly. See? You Zaps can be pretty smart at times. Okay. Henry. Give up. What hand reveal? I don't do that. Double punchy. Are you getting airplane ads? Okay, you know what, RP? Maybe deep down in your heart, you would love to fly. You would love to go to the sky up there. What the Sigma's basement yapping about, huh? It must be a book. Why? You get ads for of the shady area because you keep mentioning about it. Don't you think that's like deserved? Right? Because you have that upon yourself. I'm not a Sigma gamer. I'm Pawwa. I don't know what you're talking about, Charles. I'm drawing myself. Just as what my YouTube thumbnail said. Don't worry, it's a different layer, so I'm not mixing the lines up, okay? See, when I do sketches, my lines are always nasty. Too nasty. Well, how was the hours? It was alright. Domain expansion divine baby oil seal. I mean, you know what? Horrifying truth. I did not watch Jujutsu Kaisen. So I actually didn't know a lot about it. Like that then. Alright, Fred and Tango by Faye. No, don't laugh at it! Yeah, so crash. EMPT is yapping in Shakespeare again, everyone. Alright, we have a lot of poets apparently in the chat room. And I'm so sorry that I'm not one. I am just a little streamer who cannot be so poetic as talented as everyone else. Stop talking! Why are you talking? Why are you talking? Why? Huh? Why are you talking? Why you talk? You like this? I mean, Basement drew that. I think Basement has a message, you know, when Basement drew that emoji. You are one of the Zaps Your name is Milk Enjoyer. You like to drink milk. May I please share? But go ahead. I don't know why you need permission for that. You know. Here's the thing, chat. I think under most of the situations, you do not need my permission to like, oh, can I say this specifically? Unless it's like really awfully specific. Or if it's something that's really bad, you know, what else can happen? I'll just ban you. No problem. Right! Can't even know how to feel your eyebrow power. Okay, hold on. Cha! I like to play joke around borderline. Okay. You know, in the end, it really depends on how behaved you are. Okay, Milk Enjoyer, I do not know who you are. If you want to say it that way, you know, say it that way. That's wrong. That's not how it is. Okay, I think I know the problem now. This is too close. Really? Why Milk Enjoyer? EMPD silence. Do you know that lying is a bad practice in life? You should not lie. Uh-oh. Why is there moving toe sucker? You know what, EMPT? Sometimes you need to stop underestimating yourself. Hey, EMPT, you can do it! It's insane! Motivational moment towards other tabs, you know? Like, tabs, you want to be the absolute horrendous towards Pawwa. And then like the other tabs will be like, yeah, I'm gonna support you, homie. Man. What in the Sigma, okay? That's what in the Sigma. Exactly. Iceblock has a point, okay? If you get banned by basement, you should like, for real, reflect. Hola, Don. Wait, you mean surpass or be a little bit more confident and not stuff EMPT outside. Where's the mirror? Okay, so I'm just going to share this in case there are people who didn't see it. So with this, right? At the 7th March after that, I will be appearing in the Florida Man place. When I saw that venue, I was like, oh, Florida Man! Oh, then I have no idea. Anyone here is a Florida Man? For this time, I am GT. Eco is nice. Yeah, so this time I'm going to be a soloist, so that means that I will sing a song entirely by myself. Wow. Hi, Hans. Then I go to Florida. Too late. I will be appearing there. Ouch. You're in the Philippines. And it's okay. You know, it's actually not easy as well for the Egoland people to go to like different states. Because the Egoland is just too big. You're too big, okay? What crocs? Well, of course it's like offline, right? Of course I'm going to be on the screen. I will always appear on the screen. Or hologram if that ever happens. 1 gram? What does it mean? What? Can you even send to Florida? Can you? For a funeral, y'all need to like email basement and tell basement details, right? Depending on the context, why not? Okay, why not? Oof. To another state, that's already that amount of money. Oof. What is the proper? It's about this tweet. Hey, stop being so bad! Okay, I don't think I get it. What the Sigma is? Florida crocodiles? Florida. Okay, so that means Florida is infamous for the crocodiles as well. Is that correct? Alligators. Wild ones. I know what that. Just saying Florida is weird. Mob silence. Crocodiles are not native to Florida. Okay. Only Look, you can't expect me to differentiate between crocodile and alligator. Big Pawwawawa. One of them has a longer mouth, big silence. You think I can differentiate that? Nuh-uh. Just think of Florida as a mini Australia. Oh, does that mean that Florida has a desert as well? Like you know, Sandyland? 38-hour drive. You might as well take flight, okay? Take flight. Just ram over there. Okay, great. That will be easier. Candyland? Oh, that's Disney. Does Australia have Disney, y'all? Because y'all say it's just like a mini version of Australia. I don't recall Australia has Disney. I'm going to go to Australia. Yeah! You will never find me, little momento sucker. Because Florida have McDonald's. Wait, Australia doesn't have McDonald's? Kinda similar to Louisiana. Where's Louisiana? Florida stuff. Ain't a man broke someone's house. Wow, based. Australia has McDonald's. We don't have. I think a lot of countries do not have Disneyland. Disneyland is. I feel like Disneyland is it's an industry that only exists. That can only continue to operate due to the how do you say that? The popularity, right? Like they kind of locked themselves in for so many decades already. So, with crazy plans, they can still operate and not die. But imagine the expense of like having the Disneyland on such a big piece of land, and then like doing amusement parks, and then trying to feed so many people, and then at the same time doing theme parks and cruises. Disney World in Florida has its own zip code. Yeah, exactly, right? I don't know. I never been to Disneyland. I feel like Disneyland is just too privileged. Right? And on top of that, right? With such a privileged existence, and then I remember that it probably very high chance will try to sell you their annual pass as well. And I'm like, wow, you expect people to show up more than once? What are we doing? What are we doing? Pawwa's gonna get tracked by... I mean, what's the worst they can do? Destroy the screen? Come on. I think I will see Mark gets it. Disneyland is a literal monster. Lambao. You rather go to Zapneyland? Zapneyland is just full of orange, chat. Alright? You like think about it. In a Zapneyland, the colors are like orange, like yellow, black. That's quite a horrible combination if you think about it. Never mind. I don't think we can have Zapneyland. Dude, imagine if Pawwa broke into my house and shot me. Then, as I'm bleeding out, she holds me in her lap crying because she yeah, boy! We are not going to Disney. Unless someone who goes to like watch the show in Florida and like gets to go to Disneyland as well, and then like, I don't know, make a vlog about bringing a VTuber around. Okay, I think that would be funny. Imagine the Ice Asian in chat. I don't know if they have time to watch a VTuber stream. Okay, I feel like a lot of people in real life are way busier than I feel. Right? Like, look at the chat room! Why can the people in the chat room join the chat room in the first place? Retirees? People who are jobless? People who are celebrating New Year right now? Exploding Zebs in Disneyland! Blue and white, but Zeb doesn't have blue and white. That's Pawwa and Hanna. Okay. How about vlog? I don't do vlogs. Y'all can do vlogs if you want to. Disneyland has its own jurisdiction, so it... So having a lot of money does buy you power! In one sense, Craig. If you think about it. You're literally booked right now. No joke, but Florida Disney has a... What the Sigma is a... Flood season! So is that like a Venice? Venice season. See? Jobless celebrating New Year. No point a second without anything. How much you go to Florida? I don't know. Exactly. See? Money equals power. Hello, power. Welcome to Power Stream. Welcome. If I hear another person say money. Same. Let me tell you, if people ever come into the stream room and say like, money doesn't buy happiness, I will threaten them to give me an Akasupa. Thank you so much, Ray, for the high pass. Arigato. Exactly, ice block. Okay, ice block doesn't get feet. Ice block is only ice. Sad. Why is this so? Okay. I think I figured it out, but at the same time, I'm not too confident. Okay, let's try. Kimasha. Okay, even on the sketch, it's not easy. There we go. Now we are talking. Okay. Why do you want to lie, username? You should never give you a power now. Because, okay, here. Kumirai GPC. If I write that, people will be like, Power, can you be mine? Pui! That will be another level of trouble coming up to me. Money doesn't buy happiness because... Yo. Hi, Goku. Welcome to Power Stream. Welcome. I rather ask her. She sounds like she's genuinely gonna puke. Because y'all so disgusting, that's why. Okay? Y'all need to stop being disgusting. Okay? Otherwise, y'all will stay being bangerless. And that's not good. You don't have a big enough power. Oh no, I think I messed up. Hold up. This ain't right. Okay, let's try this. Hi, Pawwa, how's it? Thank you. We are just doing a sketch for now, and my sketch is very sketchy as you see. Fun time, Gregory, Kaiser, Fastback. I hope you enjoyed the stream. The trick is to find a main. Do not aim towards female depths. That's harassment. Hi, Mashafi. I am drawing myself, and I want to get the sketch done first. And your dab look like handsome Squidward. Handsome Squidward. Hello, Seno, Amiru. All right, Seno's here. I can talk more about the concert things now. So earlier I did share the link of like the Twitter announcement. I didn't talk too much about it. Thank you, Ikma. Thank you. Arigato. What do you mean by too bad? You don't have you should not have anyone. Tapper. Alright, so okay. For me to get exactly what I'm yapping about, I'm just going to find up some Discord logs, okay? Discord wood logs. Please get that. Alright, so one day, yeah, just like every single story. One day, okay, I woke up. And Corey sent me a DM. Hi, Pawwa! Thank you for auditioning for a soloist spot for my concert. I would like to invite you. And I'm like, what? Right? The moment I saw that, my eyes, like, imagine like early morning, you look at your messages and you're like, ugh. And then like when you read and then you go, boom, I awake. Wah! Wah! Right? The first thing is literally screenshot basement! Yes, Senna. Oh, the tweet is actually scheduled because for Corey's concerts, when it comes to posts like this, she will let everyone know that, okay, please schedule this tweet at this hour. You get ang pao, yeah. Thank you so much, Stack, for the iPad. Arigato. Bob, I'm gonna ignore you, you little shit. Hello. Are you part of the basement? Seno is not part of the basement. So what happened was, Seno commented on the Twitter post, and I replied saying, oh, you know, I can talk more about the concert things on today's stream. Bye-bye, Zang! Bye-bye! Wow. You genuinely cannot say what you want? Interesting. I'm gonna check now. What the Sigma did you say? Let's see. Say you want the power to blow chunks. Poi! Disgusting! You get an extended holiday. Mop. Mixed flavor, what the Sigma? Alright. So, basically Corey sent me details and told me like, oh, you have this amount of time to work on this thing, right? You need to like get everything ready super early. So we actually... Okay, so when I know about it, it was like in the middle of January. And we pretty much got it down in like the first week. But we realized that we mean Basement and I, because basically I worked on things and then doing lots of work. And then we were like, hey, this is okay, right? And then I talked to Corey, I'm like, here you go. And then Basement's like, hold up, I think we can cook it better. And then I'm like, okay, let's cook it again. And we eventually got it done. We got it done around the end of January. Yeah. It was fun. That Basement cook. When Basement's like, we can cook it better, it's basically me redoing things, okay, chat? So yeah, it was fun. I think last month I do say things like, we are preparing recordings and stuff, and like, you know, a lot of things. That's probably what I was going to say, but you know, due to that moment, I cannot talk about it yet until it's out. The sketch is perfect. I haven't even finished the sketch yet. What are you talking about? Twitch took them away. Hey, Twitch at least did something right. Once in a while. Really? Really? It didn't survive? Damn. You work hard on this emote. Sad. Sad. Wow. Good. Good job, Twitch. For once, Twitch is actually doing its safety, whatever the sigma, blah, 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 yada, yada, safety, blah, blah, blah. Streamer safe place, gla, gla, gla. Can Zap skip? Pui. Why? Why do you want something like that? Why are you so weak? Okay? You're just like the people who don't like durian. Weak! For me, I'm better. Just okay. Whee! Durian and sticky rice though. Lots of carbohydrates, lots of heat. Okay, in Chinese it's the yit hey maxing. Okay, your body heat gonna go brrr, and then you're like, wow, after eating sticky rice and durian, wow. Okay, body gonna go crazy. Musanking is alright, not the best. Okay, I say that Musanking is not even the best. Okay, lukewarm take, not gonna lie. Musanking is overrated. Exactly! There we go, Sano. Hello, you're welcome to Pawwa Streamer. Come on, bam! My day is alright. Still good so far. Whee! Just like that. Okay, it's overpriced. Could it be that like you know the pricing thing? Could it be like based on the areas that you buy them? Like obviously, if you try to get it from Neo KL, that's gonna be very expensive. Craig, I'll take. But worth it for the tummy, yeah! It's so tasty after all. Haha. Yummy for Pawwa's tummy! Exactly, Sano. That's crazy. When you get a... I don't know! No. I don't think it's possible for now. Right? I feel like Nandroid is something that's like, you know, you have to sort of like make it. As in like, you need to like be there. Be great or whatever. That's it, man. Be so awesome to the point that like everyone knows you. So you can be sure that people will actually buy them. Podcast. Grocery. Ew, Erpin, that's gross. Whatever that has banana is gross. Don't care. Don't care. What you say? I don't care what they're going to say. It's all outtakes anyway. And I won't be bothered anyway. Alright. Hans. I will not time you out for that. It's not offensive. It's not nasty. How's my? It was alright. It was alright. You know, I usually don't get my. Okay. To be specific, I think I'm doing a great job of not getting too invested in celebrations. But I feel like that's ever since I became a VTuber. Because I wanted to try to do something that really shows, like that hopefully will show results to a point that I will look at myself and like, yeah, Pawwa, you did a good job! Wow! Thank you so much! Tracks for joining us at Mommy. You're safe for now, for that's so real. The monkey pokers. I'm sorry, I do not like Funko Pop. We are looking toys, okay? We are looking, okay? Funko Pop. Okay, the existence of Funko Pop, it's just as bad as if they want to compete with Labubu, you know. Who's the worst one? Funko Pop or Labubu? Both. Okay, nobody's better than any other. Stop competing. One thing comes directly. You. The way you say it makes me not wanting to know even more, Craig. It's like, wow. Sketching the parts that are not the face. Funko Pop is neither both. I know. The ratio of having something that I actually enjoy from a Funko Pop, I'm sorry, very low chance. I cannot comprehend myself to appreciate something like that. Good opinion. Then stick around on YouTube. It's not illegal to stick around on just one platform. Alright? That's why we have two platforms here in the first place. So y'all can choose either one of them. Man, hold on. Man, you want to talk about the HoloLens? Just don't do something like that. You get what I mean? Like something that you see that's so horrendous that you just go, Funko Pops, why do you even want to exist in the first place? Question mark? Yes, give up! Exactly, give up! Give up. Give up. 还没到，把我们还是要多少？ Give up for the give up. Ah, YOLO shit. Here we go again. Here we go again. Huh? Even if you gross. Yeah, no shy. Of course. You get time out again. Deserved. Deserved. Give up, Plank. Ignore Shafi, they're being done bad. I glad you Well, YouTube chat have, yeah. It's the down bad little shine, okay? They can't help themselves, but they're coming down bad. Ma plays on both sides. Well, it really depends on the person, right? On like what you want to do, honestly. That's okay. Okay, MPT, you just remember the weirdest things ever, okay? You chose to remember the unhinged stuff, okay? And you wonder why you stay in hell. Your apology? I don't think you feel sorry for your actions, you little shit. Why can't I have a hairpin, Mom? I feel like me being angry is totally justified because y'all, some of y'all are really you know, like about like lore and like it used to be like a circle with a star thingy. Now that I think about it, if like my channel has like 500 people watching, and you know like what happens when there's too many people watching VTubers, they will try their demos and look for PL and doxing. If people try to use that and try to look for that, they are going to waste so much time in their life. It's so funny. Okay. Remember, no matter whatever a VTuber says, you just gotta eat that with a grain of salt. Okay? Now when there are times when I think about the things that I say on stream, I'm like, yo, I'm not genius. I love to confuse everyone and mistake everyone, so I can keep myself safe. I'm total genius. Why is Power orange? Wow, I got possessed by a tiger spirit. I think you can go ask Google. Go ask Google. Alright, and then ask Malaysia tigers that can become a tiger spirit. What are the colors? Hold on. Yeah, I am. Pops that you use. Come here, basement. What the Sigma is Craig talking about? What radioactive Miku? Imagine doxing a basement. Do you know you can find them on LinkedIn? Yes, I'm drawing. Side effect of too much frost flakes. That's crazy! Out of all places, LinkedIn! Selling out! Well, look, the information is public. I'm not selling out. I'm just talking about things that's public. Mom! Are you happen to be jobless? 新年快乐 Magic Kim! Thank you! 感谢还来到爸爸的直播间吗？看我看こんばんは爸爸の配信ようこそLet me search the favorite hobbies is insane! I don't know if basement has hobbies per se. Do they even get hobbies? Because basement, you might have a hobby. I feel like basement looks at how I draw fingers. And he wants to fix my anatomy already. What do you mean your hobby is torture? Be careful before you hire people. If they ever tell you that hobby, you know, the torture happens to be their hobby, you know. It's for your own safety. Huh? What? Hold on, let's see. Face. Hold on. What is... I need a call off a day off to submit a 30 paragraph article for me. Basement society is... It is not easy to join basement. Trust me, it is not. It's not easy at all. Dreaming Artemis, did you just realize that? My hobby is watching a VTuber playing Blue Archive. なるほどね。Silence, Spaceman! Life is full of pain and suffering. Shop. At what is Biner? Why does that sound like jail? I don't know. Like the word doesn't look like jail, but EMPT type that. I feel like whatever EMPT type is probably not anything good. Okay. Be right back, gonna change, baby. Bye, have fun, Craig. I want my finger, Mal. Cause humans have fingers, unless you are born without them. Otherwise, it's life. What do you mean by no? Why did you say no? Hello, 好学表情。Hello， 米拉，欢迎来到泡娃的直播间，Welcome welcome。Silence EPT， 哟。Ground, ground, ground. EPT is totally ground. Thank you so much, Yunaki, for the headphones. Arigato, arigato. 谢谢。If you try to poke your finger, doesn't it go past? Isn't that like a norm? Since when in Power's channel fall down bad, it's you! It's all your fault. Thank you so much, Yunaki. Arigato, arigato. No, don't just say yes! Okay? Why did y'all not ever want to redeem yourself and try to become a say-so zap? Not just so funny. Wow, face. Wow. At least you're honest, I guess. What the Sigma does the MPT for me? Wick! Little zap. And what else? Okay. You didn't miss much, guys, honestly. Okay? Look at them. I cannot resist me down bad, my powers just so hard. If foot and down bad, but I'm just better. What the Sigma is Ice Block yapping about? What is this? Present. Yapping. I'm literally wearing a school uniform. I'm literally wearing a school uniform. How? See, these are the moments when even basement has to be like, how? Right? Okay, you know what? Exposing basement, but like in the very early stages, even to the point of before I debuted, basement is very clear. Like, look, Pawwa, all of us are Malaysian. We live in this country. We cannot do loot things. Right? For a lot of reasons. Okay? That's why, you know, let's promote school uniforms and make them cuter and do what you want, which I told basement, I want to become a V idol. Right. And that's how it started. And I think when the discussion happened, okay, no way in the future basement or I would see that comment in a Pawwa stream, okay? After 1 year and like a half of streaming, alright? Like right there, not even that sentence. Let's just say that word, okay? We would never imagine that word, okay, being mentioned in the Pawwa stream. What the Sigma? That's why I say, hey chat, why the Sigma that I exist and all of you are like this? I just exist. And all of you are so dumb, man. How? Hi guys, welcome to Pawwa stream. Welcome. Thank you so much, hands up for the half fantastic song. Everything will be okay. Mom, go to Malaysia. I don't know. Go to Malaysia. Go to like, I don't know, a big shopping mall center and like go to the places where people sell school uniforms. You're gonna see a lot of pinafores, okay? Okay? Mom, just because you do not have the knowledge, right? And common sense and trivia about Malaysia's school uniforms doesn't mean that you should just expose that, you know, that about you to the public in 4K. To be a proper dad, one must delusion of belief ethical. You miss launching? No, I do not miss it. See, Charles, you know what? That's still way better than go to a school and look, okay? Because that's not gonna happen. Okay, just go to a place where people sell. So usually, you can find places like that, like in like specific stores, or like even like normal like store, like big, like general shopping, like general supermarket with like a clothing section. They will sell school uniforms, school shoes. Exactly, Shafi. So now, send Mob to Brazil for being a bad job. Yeah, exactly. Do not go to school. That's why I say just go to like shops. Because many people are... What? What is a crush crusher? What kind of fantasy is that, huh? Do you eat vegetables? Yeah, I do. Like, funnily enough, right? Which, a few weeks before, I did make like a poll, right? For people to vote what kind of salad I should eat. And people voted for actually fruit salad instead of veggie salad. I guess people are really scared of their veggies. Hands, what is wrong? What does it mean? What does it mean? Exactly! Why are people afraid of a veggie? Why? What are you afraid of? Huh? Just some plants? Some edible plants? Go to Harry. Open your mind! It's crazy. No way! Eat broccoli dies. Wait. That's just weak. If you think about it, that's just weak. Okay. Thank you so much, Mom, for the haircut. Huh? Why? Why should I blow up your speakers? If I blow up your speakers, you gotta change them. You gotta spend money on them. So, I don't wanna do that. Without horses, we wouldn't have so many. How can you buy a new car? I don't. Well, the Horns girls are running. I don't know where they ran. Okay. You should try to run as fast as them, and ask the Horns girls when you have a chance. Okay. Line art. Wow. I wouldn't say that this is my non-favorite part, because I hate coloring the most, especially when I wanted to get something done. So I guess I'll just try to get this done. They have horsepower. Yeah, I only have power. What's their motivation to be the first? To be the fastest one? That's their dream. It's like a V idol wants to dance and sing on stage. That's the dream. Okay. What is 160? Stop mentioning sex already! Thank you, Crazy Arigato. Thank you so much, Mar, for the happy arigato. Power horse, huh? Is a horse? Yeah, I feel like Zeb wants me to be everything. Okay? ever since Ice Block, Yap, whatever the Sigma that was, okay? Okay? At this point, y'all even ask me, oh, Pawwa, whatever, like, if I become a worm, would you still let me? What? Y'all trying to get me like into like a worm, into a VTuber, now a Hans, okay? At this point, I'm not surprised anymore. Everyone says, I hate tax, not the taxes. Oh, employed! But I am employed by basement. Y'all saying it as if that's like the end of the world of like for getting employed. Come on. What the Sigma is eat? What the sun? What the Sigma is eat? What? Imagine getting employed by citizen. People try. What the Sigma? Craig! What? How? How did that end up becoming that? You're gonna ignore me? Bye bye. Unemployed forever? Don't be proud of that unless you are retired or you have like unlimited ETFs, yoinking, earning back money to your bank account. What is love, Pawwa? Wow. Love is a feeling that might save you or put you in a shit ass spot for the rest of your life. It's a double-edged sword. So be careful, yeah? And you go for like the word love. But then again, if it's towards yourself, it's simple. If you love yourself, you probably will stay alive until the day you eventually die from sickness or old age. If you don't love yourself, you could potentially die in a lot of different ways. Thank you so much, Ma, for the headphones. Arigato. Okay, bro, to say the J word. Jump! There you go. There's the J word requested. Exactly. Alright. Can't believe people in the chat room are afraid of the J word. Saka! Yawa. What are you? A software engineer? This tower! You're... Speaking of software engineer, okay? That actually reminds me. It's from Hannah's dose of share of Instagram reels. What's the caption? You are an IT software engineer, but AI is replacing your job, so you gotta dance, you gotta become an idol to get a career. And then it's just like the dude being very good at dancing, okay? No, basement! I saw that! Good dreaming out for me is be proud of yourself, okay? Be confident and you shall survive in your career until you retire. No, I need to become suicidal. like junior position just evaporate. But isn't that what you are trying to get, MPT? Because you know, you finish your study and you're trying to get experience, right? Which is whatever this current society doesn't want to give. Experience, okay? They're allergic towards experience, apparently. I read something. There's at most 2 bucks. And when AI arrives, I think Zaps, okay? This is my findings. A good amount of Zaps actually study and aim towards being IT software engineers. Maybe y'all should team up and operate a Zap Incorporated. Okay? And then like the main business for like the source, the income. The source of income is actually like software engineer work. Real life is like RPG, but and I feel like the more zaps, right? The more people in the chat room, the bigger variety of jobs that we can search, we can like found out, right? From all of you. Also, in real life, there's no save and load option. Oof, GG. Imagine we created a software where VTuber asset implement is just clicking. Ah, that'd be interesting. I'll run the HR department if for Zaps Incorporated if you guys say that. See, right? I'm right. Zaps can actually team up and become something awesome. Ah. Don't you think it's very funny? A lot of people want UBI, but the higher the desire is, the more impossible it becomes. Alright, I can even imagine if someone here can actually try to do game stuff. Imagine a game that's just called Zap Incorporated, and you can choose to be whichever Zap. Some Zap works in the front desk, some Zaps works behind the scenes, some Zaps are just janitors. Some Zaps become like the HR. Some Zaps have to try to touch grass and find clients. Do we have Pawwa and Hanna permission to use your design as a logo? Email basement. Basement should probably be okay with it as long as y'all talk it out with basement. Honestly, email basement, give them, okay, here's the thing, here's my pro tip, chat. If y'all want to email basement, give all details. Don't email basement with like 2 sentences. It's like a okay? If you look at this and like, what in the spam is this? Okay? Hola, hi, Miyazaki Sasano, welcome to Paris. Welcome. Mostly janitors. Really, Pawwa, I just want to dunk my 5 months debt. Things could happen with like a click game, point and click game. So who knows? Right? If you DM basement with okay? I don't think basement will like you. Our mascots. Like honestly, DM basement's not gonna, they are not gonna like just like send you to the gulag instantly. Like it really depends on what you wrote. If it's like really cool, if it's like really clear and detailed, they will definitely give it a good read and all of that stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ilham, for joining us at Army. That's it! Big yard. Thank you so much, streaming our Miss for the happens. Arigato. Okay, Tsugiwa. You beat! So I can be the guy in the Zack outfit. Craig! Didn't... I feel like you just told the entire world that you want to become a furry. Go ahead. Go ahead with your creativity, Zach. Excellent. Okay. Craig probably thinking with the ex-wife experiences I obtained various different skills. It's like life, you know. As you survive throughout life, you get lots of different skills. Very cool. You have to... What? You have the urge to make... You're just exposing your own desires, Sabs! You wanna become an anime girl? Don't you? Thank you so much, Mark, for the hairpants. Arigato. Anime girls are that video! Cringe. I'm sorry. Cringe. Break! Hana me like no. Look, Alice, if you want to become anime, you can try to become a VTuber. But if you think about it, like, before VTuber, if you want to become anime on the internet, you just give yourself an OC. It's like granting yourself your own name, your own look. That's just VTubers. But they don't really stream, they just exist. Like all the humans on this planet Earth. Okay. So technically, your dream could come true. If you really try to make yourself an OC, it could come true. Yeah, PNG tube or something like that. Yeah. Doing like autistic stuff. You exist. You're one. Wouldn't recommend it. Strong genius. Or skip a lot of steps like. Never mind, ice block. How about not that method? Nope, just existed. That's still better than not existing at all, I guess. Would they agree? Hello, Spider-Man. Welcome to Past. Welcome. One of the critics matters just to exist. That's just humans. That's just anything that exists in your perspective, okay? Exactly. Sorry. I think I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this one. Probably couldn't finish the entire drawing today. I'll definitely slap it on Twitter once I finish it. That's for sure. Your balls will be freed someday. Free to where? To under the ground? Into powder and fly around Earth? This is You want to be bronze like a statue? Where? Okay, great. Where do you want the statue to be? Like what is your ideal location? All of us is arms inside, correct? Actually correct. Do not dox me. I don't want to have Zab statue near me. Okay? If there's a Zab statue near me, I fear people can find me out easily. And that is very yabai. Where do you learn to draw? You start off with pencil and paper. Trace from books. Until the point that you don't need to trace from books. Does that make sense? But then again, right, that's only so much I can push myself toward. Because essentially that's self-talk. Yeah. On top of a mountain, like people hiked up there and wow, there it is! On top of a hill! Haunting power of never. Oh, thank you. Have a button you press and that's a pre-record phrases like remember me. You see, when submitting like audio-based messages with text and your voice, it requires battery. It's gonna run out. It's like those little toys, right? I even see like some. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I don't know where and when. That's like this kind of merch. That's like, it's a badge. It's like those big button badge. but that badge is a LED. And people are like, wow, that's cool, you know, because imagine you wear that, you put that in your Ita bag, and then like one of the badges actually like, you know, the character moves and all of that stuff, and people starting asking about heating issues, battery, storage. I'm like, wow, stop making much so complicated. That's too complicated. Imagine putting a bunch of technology in a badge. In the bottom badge. Okay, seeing that makes me once again, right, astonished and thank you so much. Thank you, Pika Pika, for joining us at Puppy Cats. Okay, once again, I fear humanity for having too much free time in their hands and do wacky stuff. Okay? They try to be innovative, but nowadays, innovative. I don't know. Very unlikely, okay? Only thing I'm not sure about is the pose. The VTubers sitting on the throne. Maybe hang out in your life. Okay, Craig, hear me out. Do like the most Japan idol pose. And people will be like, what the Sigma is this guy thinking? I mean, it's my suggestion. It's just a suggestion. But then again, I don't think they would be too surprised. After all, right? Nowadays, humanity has stooped down so low to the point that they can get worked over. They can get worked up by 6, 7, or whatever the Sigma that is. Okay, humanity is like doomed already. So, doing the super idol, like the most idol-y pose you can ever do on a statue, that's not too bad in comparison. Okay. Hi, Ray. I'm doing myself. And right now, I'm kind of hooked on my, not in a good way. Let's explore. How about that? I would like to give up! Oh no! Look at the eyebrows! Man! The eyeliner, sorry. Oh, this is so cool. Don't be afraid. Nah. Okay. How can I try to fix the shine? Me asking myself, how can you fix this? Imi wakane. Silane. How to fix this? The Sigma. Oh, Sigma. The Sigma is the shit. So, each time scammers they just give up! And then like, they probably hear that and they get worked up and they will go, never! What the siagam? What the sigam? What the sigam? Okay, chat, now y'all want what the sigam? What the sigam? It's like, that's probably Zap if they did. I don't want Zaps to become scammers, okay? Do not go scam people as as your job. That's shite too evil, you know. Okay? If you become evil to the point that Pawwa Hanna despises you, it's a joke over for you. Okay? Okay, let me try. Oh, I'm not looking good, but let's try. Oh no. Scammers are scum. Exactly, right? Scammers are scum. There's a lot of ways for people to like be in a position where they have to scam people, whether it's out of their survival or whatever, right? But I feel like now it's 2026. We should already, by right now, to have the awareness of not being part of the scams of like the scum stuff to scam people. Okay, when it first happened, of course, right? We'll be like, oh wait, that's a thing. Oh no, we gotta prevent it, right? We gotta be careful and not fall into that. Now it's 2026. Come on. I love watching those videos of scams. Oh, the one that like puts voice changer and becomes a old lady, and then like just did not follow instructions on purpose and make them angry. Exactly. Do not redeem. Do not redeem those cards. Do not. Okay? Yeah, oh grandma. If you somehow got calls that require you to go buy gift cards and type in the code to redeem, keep that gift card. Give it to your grandchildren. Or that one weep children of yours that's currently playing Fortnite in the basement. In your basement. Oh grandma. Give them the card. It's banner. Yeah, that's the one so satisfying. Pray, I think it's probably stoned to death in it. Oh yes, a hand for a hand. Correct. That's the Asian method. What do you mean by why? I'm just yapping a truth. I don't play Fortnite. Ew! EPD is stopping the map! Fortnite basement is insane. Huh. Let me see go call twice. Oof. Big fat oof. What is... Yeah, and there's Miku in Fortnite too! Okay. Yeah, Miku from Fortnite. Thank you so much, Mark, for the headpats. Arigato. It's over! Okay? Like, remember like how Pawwa Hanna has 3D? And I don't think either of us do Fortnite dances or whatever. Okay? Chat, if League of Legends ever has a dance, I don't know if they have or not. I think high chance Hannah knows how to dance. If League of Legends ever. Crazy. Can you even? I don't think that's what. Like the. Oh my gosh, Craig. That's what you're thinking? Can you even watch it? Why? Yes, that type of funny of mine. For real. What's your first thought? Did you ask the person down? Just use your yeah, girls. What Miss Hannah eat to become what? A league player? Dexterity 20. He was driving with no hands. I think you should be impressed by that one more, Craig. Instead of, oh no, what is he going to use to wipe his ass? Okay. Okay, face. I can totally do it! Don't give up on this one. Okay, chat, I've been drawing for like almost 2 hours. I cannot give up on this one. It's the serious stuff that... For example, this drawing. I really need to make it happen. After all, I draw myself so cute! Cause I love myself! It's the big life questions like... like that keeps you up at night! I can't believe it, Frank. But then again, did you ask? $1 billion question, did you ask? You should ask. I think you should. It's 20+ years later and... Oh gosh. See? Craig, you should have asked. Now you will never know. Or you know, alternatively, just go to like a social media forum and ask everyone, dear internet, how do a person without hands wipe, you know? Why are you here? Why are you here? Are you flexing? Oh shit! Oh! Mitanda! Chotto! Oh, that's so cool! Ah! Oh, kawaii! Oh, she's so cute. Yes! Correct, basement! That's my wife! Thank you. character of Aqua. She is very cute. She is very ganky. Okay. You think people can find you? What's wiping? Charles, you should ask Craig. Craig started it. I don't know basement's preferences of thinking. Silani. Go ask basement. How do you draw that? I don't think I got this one right. Okay. And then no. Why in the world? Yes, actually, on Twitch, it's somehow higher quality because YouTube keeps adjusting the quality depending on both sides' connection, but Twitch just doesn't give a damn. Gives high quality streams that nobody appreciates, and when like how every year Twitch is actually losing money and people will make fun of them, including me. Yeah, now you can look at me at higher quality. What? Did you not get you? Do you feel uncomfortable for seeing me in higher quality? Disgusting. Why is that the first thing that you are about? Can I use that disgusting emoji because but YouTube in general, you gotta trust that YouTube is making bank. That's like pixelated Pawwa. They tend to say that 144 Pawwa is the best one. That's what they tend to say. Who knows? You're like closer. No. Hello， 大家好 ，Welcome to Welcome。先搞绘画完吧。I'll try to finish the line art today. That's for sure. Is that EMPT? Yes. But we'll fill with context. Context of being a software engineer that's trying to look for a job. Okay? Craig, you wouldn't understand. Craig, do you know that like the majority of the chat room is like the polar opposite of you? They like polar opposites. They're like, what? I have to try to get the J word? A job? Screams and explodes, okay? And Craig's like, what job? Computer science and software engineer people gather around me. Wait, really? Computer science? Wait, how many people here study computer science? No, Ma, stop being so negative! One day! When will I be promoted to you? Just watching? Okay, Nana. See? Craig is flexing. What job? What job? You had computer science? You see, here's the thing. Because obviously I didn't go through the whole computer science or IT thingy. Does it really help? Like, are the courses necessary towards your career? Obviously, all of this does not apply to Craig. I'm a... And goes the email. Oh, Craig, you gotta be careful, okay? Maybe he's gonna summon the ghost girl, you know? And then try to scare you. Craig, yes, he is. Your degree is broad, so yeah. Oh. things to learn, but are they necessary? Question mark, question mark. It's like, that basically sums up, you know, life in uni, I'm going to guess. Because y'all gotta do different courses. And then the moment you graduate, you have student debt. You walk out to society and you realize you are like virtually screwed by society. Molding, huh? See? Even Basement says that. See, that's Basement. Okay, chat. Okay. Right? So it's essentially just getting there, then like suffer more. And in fact, I'm a software engineer and major in IoT and AI can... Man, that was the key of most Oh no. Oh no! Oh no. Is there a way to like... Okay. I'm going to use Basement as an example. Like, y'all can actually find it from Basement's company YouTube channel. So they do have like a portfolio reel thing. So they showcase what they can do. So, in the same sense, is there a way to like create your portfolio and then like try to get a job? I don't know. Okay, that's why I'm asking. Okay, is there something like that? Anything like that? Similar to that, even? Or like a software engineer? Try to get a job? I never thought that was a... What? Why? Nana! Why? Just nothing. Come out as the top of the world for... Oof. Big... Oof. That's so sad. Base of Basement. Software engineers can list app software. Naruhodo ne. That's why currently I'm going to do my game and never knew in my life that animated sprite with 24 frames for 20 entity, especially. Oof. Wow. Good luck. Big oof. You can ask Basement. I don't know. I'm just yapping that out. You probably shouldn't ask Basement. I think Basement only knows what they know about. As for other things, I don't think they really think about it. Like for example, right? For example, Basement can draw illustrations. Basement can do... I feel like Basement knows a lot of things. No! By the way, do you do this? No! You go to do something? No! Okay? It's through the power of Basement and anime that I get to have my news. Okay? Okay? With the power of Basement and anime! Rah! I feel like this one's totally wrong. Okay, so no such thing, okay, Craig? No such thing. Imagine trying so hard in math and in... Look! it's not just going back to drawing. Drawing is very, very special. Okay? Drawing is... It's like a whole package. Okay? Because humans cannot separate themselves with art. Okay? So even though you code, eventually you have to know some art. Okay? So AI hit my back. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Let me just try to draw that. Silence, Nana-chan, not that one. You're drawing that's under mountain of baby stuff. It's okay, okay. Look, that means you get to draw after the baby grows up. Okay, at least you can see the end of it. Okay? That's good. I learned the art of make mathematical delusional thing to become real. You look, EMPT, the world is a very cruel and weird place. I'm glad that you learned that the tough way. At least now you learned it. Okay? There are still people in the world who are incapable of understanding the truth, the reality, the cruelness of the world, okay? Alright? You get to realize it and suffer. And like try to unsuffer. I don't know if you can unsuffer, but I guess you're trying. Right? Charles Lamau. EMPT is giving up. Oh my goodness. Oh no. EMPT is giving up already. EMPT is giving up already. How do you unsuffer? I don't know. Find a way out to have to obtain the J word. The J word. How do you draw? Scary? It's okay, doesn't apply to you, Craig. Other people in my field might be like sad boy with emo, but hey, at least you're aware of that. Only getting even cool. Hello, Sniffer, welcome to Past. Welcome. I think here's the thing. EMPT, are you destined to be the J wordless forever? Are you okay to be like that for the rest of your life? Thank you so much, Naya, for the happy arigato. Fear not the J, but the broke. Oh no, both are evil, both are horrible, okay? Not gonna lie, both are just too scary for me. As well. Math wasn't even that hard. Yeah, it used to be addition only. What happened? Okay? Especially that dude who invented algebra. Curse you, okay? I never just thought, huh? EMPT is so desperate that no. Is there really no lady boys among other Zabs? You know, Pawwa, that was the first time I got the shady bar and my... What is a chi bro? What is a chi bro? What is a chi bro? He is beyond saving, chat. It depends on his mood, okay? He wake up, one day he'll be like, feeling like a little bit hiding the weapon today. Okay, and then another day waking up. Okay, and then like brain full of like one thing I made, one thing I made, one thing I made, huh? He's getting desperate. Oof, oof. I think desperation comes with age. It could be an age thing that is currently traumatizing EMPD. Alright, someone needs to be out here to save this poor soul. Poor Zap. Alright, poor Zap. Are you actually someone? Oh no! He's seeing illusions, chat! It's like, ooh, everyone suddenly becomes very delicious! Okay, probably in EMPT's hand. Okay, this one's cooked. What is the... I don't know, Craig. You ask... Who asked the other... Oh, that one. Maybe you'll be able to find the answer. Foreigner my case. What? 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 Okay, never mind. I'm not reading that. I don't want to know what that means. Remember, if you need to eat, go eat. If you need to go drink and hydrate water, go hydrate. Okay. Oh no. I can't draw this line now. Okay. Yeah. Wait, what? I don't want to read it. If you cannot afford stir-fry me, then you cannot do anything. なるほどね、なるほどね。かわいそう。This is so sad. So sad, EMPP. 寂しいね。寂しい。Something says, why are you baiting me? Do not bait me! I will not fall into your traps. Stabs. Y'all only have one brain cell, okay? Y'all cannot compare with my amount of brain cells that Pawwa and Hanna has, okay? Don't think that we cannot figure out. Really a dilemma. Oh, don't go. Oh man. She gets us. Yeah, okay. I feel like every time I stream, okay, I need to expand like the what? cell domain expansion, okay? To handle all of you. Because y'all are very tricky little orange blobs! Doesn't matter how much resource you have. Next, just look at EMPT. Remember, y'all are one entity. Okay? Whatever EMPT says, y'all shall share a little bit of the responsibility. Andrew, can you get horrible? That's you! No, Craig! Why would you look at things like that? He's hoggling that chat. That's why y'all have to like be battle royale mode, okay? When it comes to the brain sound. Okay? Okay? We gotta sacrifice the empathy. Yeah. Get that. Wow! Thank you so much, Mark, for the gifts to sub. Arigato. Why do you let him have the... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is so your... You little shit, go away. Wow! Thank you so much for bits, arigato. You little shit. Horrendous. Horrifying. Gross! Yeah! Okay. More likes, Onegai! We don't want to have that number. Craig, you see how horrible the rest of the chat room is behaving? No. No bad. No bad for that. With this horrifying behavior, how about y'all give up? I think chat decides to love themselves and decides to make my life a miserable one on stream today. I'm not going to teach you. Go ask the Malaysian Zatsu to teach you! Horrifying that. No! Thank you so much, Ned, for the hype pets. Arigato. What's that? Even a good chunk of Zaps are on status. They still want to spam brain rot. Oh, EMPT. I don't think we really decide that. Let basement decide. Thank you so much, Ori Lunami for the raid. Arigato. Hello everyone. Hi. Morty Crusade. Hi. Hello everyone. Hi. I'm Pawwa, a VI in training from Project Dreamcatcher. And I'm currently drawing. I'm currently trying to draw myself because I love myself. Okay? I can say it in different ways. I can say it in a very, very sadistic and cynical way, such as because if I don't draw myself and if I don't love myself, who else is going to draw myself? Okay, that's the cynical way. The proper way would be I draw myself because I love myself and I want to be happy. Thank you, arigato, arigato. What were you streaming earlier, everyone? Oh, let me guess. You were playing a game. Were y'all just talking? Umigari. Oh, what is umigari? Umi means sea, ocean. Yeah, umigari wa. When the fish bites back. Oh! It's a scary game! It's a horror game! Okay, look. You know, I knew it. I knew that the fish is horrifying, okay? Alright, from the beginning, from the moment the person confessed to the nun about him and the fish, I knew the fish can be horrifying already. I just didn't know that a game come out. It's about a horrifying fish. Are you a fan of horror games? It's great, okay. I think you are a fan of horrifying games. Oh no, I'm Sicily Aruna. Bye, Sicily Aruna. Do not the fish, exactly. Do not the fish. Okay? It's great to know that you have fun with the game. I'm just drawing while replying to everyone's chat room replies. Because as y'all see, I love to yap. It's basically me looking at the chat room and I see if there's if there's like anything in the chat room and then I will like reply. I love yapping. And it's just basically two things. Draw and yap, draw and yap. If you like something like this, feel free to stay along. If you need to hop off to other places, feel free to do so. And as for Ari Lunami, the same goes to you. If you need to go rest, go ahead. And if you would like to stay, feel free to do so as well. And once again, thank you so much for raiding Pawwa. Arigato, arigato. Go eat, go eat. Yeah. Have a very nice meal, yeah. Omigari is honestly not a big fan. I don't want to see anything that's horrifying though. Yee, Arona, shoo. Oh no. Chat room, how can a raid happen and y'all just focus on being down bad? Horrifying level map. I'm gonna continue wrong. Because the chat room is just being down bad. Horrifying. Okay, thank you, Krita. Alright. Go home, Shwa, me.
Yo men Pawwa-chan.
Thank you so much for the beats, arigato. Maybe a horror theme ASMR? ASMR horror? Okay, what? Okay, when it comes to horror ASMR, what were you expecting to listen? Like, what would you expect to receive from your ear? Bye, Jimmy Artemis. Okay. EMPT, give up. I don't want horror games. Okay. Screeching into your ear ASMR. Screeching is not ASMR. Screeching is screeching. The screeching has its own words as screech for a reason because it is not ASMR. That bait! Huh. What is Jason? What is Pawwa Jason? ちょっと待って。何これ? What is the Pawwa Jason roleplay as ASMR? like narrating a horror experience. So, for example, I think I know now, Craig. So, for example, the horrifying experience would be me going to YouTube and then find a male talking voice and then play it at the same time. And then I say, did you hear that? What was it? Is that the horror we are looking for? Friday the 13th, Jason. Now, Lord, I get it now. I like how you have a part one of a crime like that. Me? I think that's my twin sister. Because I don't play that. I think that's Hanna, right? That's Hanna. The evil Jason's app! Okay, EMPT. Go look for a job. Not that, Jason. Thank you so much, Robbie, for joining us at Army. Get that! Let's see. I'm done with the necklace. Is it a share channel? Yes. If it's between me and my twin sister Hanna. That's why the channel name is Pawwa Hanna. You know, when we finally debuted, essentially what people say, the Malaysia Fuwa Moko. But we don't really operate like Fuwa Moko. Yeah, if that makes sense. But essentially, by investing into this channel, instead of one VTuber, you get two VTubers. Yeah, not Jade on yourself. That's different. Could even add in sound effects like shoes and a hat. Okay, you know what, Craig? That's just basically like the people who, like on Twitch, how people can like use bits to redeem sound effects, and one of them is literally just slamming the door or opening the door. Yeah, something like that. One more. Okay. Do you think Hanna is a Kusogaki? Yeah, subscribe to one channel and watch the two VTubers. Exactly. It's a deal, okay? It's a really good deal in this economy if you think about it. Because it's insane! What the Sigma is you love Malaysia Fuamoko! That's so cool. Insane. Y'all haven't even answered me. Do you think Hanna is a Kusogaki? Because if anyone says yes, I'll be really questioning you. You please, okay, Mar. This is what happens when you live in Eagleland. You can spam and abuse the thief. Take my hand. Hanna is the honest one. Okay. Hanna loves Pokemon. She spends money on Pokemon card packs. I don't see the appeal on it. That is a horrendous rabbit hole on trying to like gotta catch them all. Pokemon. Squinching eagle noises. International Criminal Court. Yeah, because Pawwa Hanna is based in New KL, Malaysia. It doesn't work. You love what is it? Wow, collecting cardboard. No, that's too damn bad. Okay, Amaro, thank you so much for joining. Have a good rest. Yeah, if you think about it, right? Most people who are currently watching right? The people who are in the ego land, y'all are having midnight, okay? Like Pawwa Hanna channel is for the night shift, okay? It's for the night shift. If you have a night shift homie from ego land, you can recommend them to watch Pawwa Hanna. If they can slack off during work status. If they cannot, do not let them lose their job. Okay, don't. Okay, so here's Pawwa advice 2026. Do not lose your job. Unless you have another job waiting for you to start. You can no longer. You cannot spell. This Zab has lost his privilege towards that one brain cell. Can no longer spell. Why can't we have both jobs? If you can have both jobs, in a way, you're flexing towards those that have zero. Okay? Y'all have to be considerate towards your fellow Zabs. Erase. Now imagine how much. Yeah. Talk about sleep. You just want to sleep. Then go sleep. Instead, you say the most horrendous stuff in this chat room. Instead of sleeping, you chose to type ice block. Make up your mind. What do you want to do? What did ice block do? I don't think Ma remembered what happened earlier. But to think about it, it's really scary too. Mop say that he wants me to puke to his mouth and I time out him. But Ice Block says that I'm a VTuber, but I somehow didn't time out him. Maybe I should do that. Okay, let me just do that. Let me just time out for 5. Oh yeah, Ice Block say that. Bye, Ice Block. You need to get punished. Okay. No, Brigadier! No! That's never a thing. That will never become a thing. Worse things? Nani? What did Sanomiro say? What did he say? What have you said before? Huh? You lose up? On his behalf! He's not even from the ego land! What are you? His representative lawyer? Okay. You wanna see? Charcoal. You little zap. Charcoal. I cannot disclose what you signed DNA NDA! Cool. Let me see. Okay. DNA egos. There's always loophole for NDAs. NDAs doesn't protect anything that that is criminal. Does that help? What did I even say? Does that help? Oh my gosh! The eagle! The eagle emoji on Twitch! At least on OBS, it looks like the eagle's running! I didn't know Pawwa was a... I watched too much YouTube videos, that's how I know. Okay, where else do you think VTubers learn their knowledge from? Yeah, boy. Here. Okay. Okay. And then this. Oh. Okay. Want it to be done too. Is shawarma a... Maybe. Maybe. Okay. It's not agreeing nor denying. Okay. And I guess they can somehow... I don't know. I feel like the more I say, the higher the chance that I will offend people. You guys... Yeah, exactly. Because it makes sense. And, but, you know. Look! Here's the thing, right? You breathe air and people can get offended by that. Alright? So, don't sweat too much about it. Isn't it like interesting? You breathe air, you inhale air and people feel offended. That's how human nature works, sadly. Area offender, I know, right? I mean, Americans got angry, some Southeast Asian peeps go, oh, I know, right? Oh no, the Secret Savage is here! Hi, Burger. Hello, King, welcome to Pawwa, welcome. What the singer? 下午好 ，Hello， 欢迎来到 Pawwa 直播间 ，welcome. Stop asking me to do flips. I'm literally drawing. And your reaction is, do a flip. What do you think I am? Google? Okay? Do a barrel roll and then I Google just... Well, I'm not Google, I'm Pawwa. There we go. And then... pass, arigato, arigato. Hi, Hanari! Welcome to Pass Stream, welcome. 画什么？我自己。Oh, wait. I'm almost there. To get this line up done. What do I even draw those? Wait! Damn, the internet's not good. Where are you? Are you like somewhere downtown? Sorry. More specific question. What kind of internet are you using? There we go. Instead of asking location, I'm just going to ask the kind of internet you're using right now. We could crack the case. I'm hungry, shut up. You're so cooked chicken sandwich burger thingy. You're gonna get hunted. Let's see. Yeah, something like this. Yes. Very nice. Huh? ちょっと待って。Okay, I'm a genius. So if I try to like put some base colors on myself, you can already like imagine this area is orange, cause that's like the twin tail part. Off. Maxis village. Cooked. Beautify. I'm Pawwa. Why do you try to associate me to an animal when it's not even that's not even what I wish for? Oh, what the Sigmas are? Oh no. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yes. High schooler. Yeah. I'm high schooler. I just happen to be a dropout because they got scared of me. Scared. Okay. The society can be very cruel, everyone. They judge you based on your appearance, and then they become mean. But it's okay, man. Okay? Because of their atrocious act, I'm here now. Loving myself by drawing myself. 再次的见识后台没事，你看我终于上手了。From the beginning， 这个是线稿 ，OK。Boom。草稿变线稿 ，Yeah。Now 线稿 is line art， 草稿 is sketch，and now you dropped out too. Great. I feel like you went to like a very different path after you dropped out. Okay. I don't think it's comparable. I do not think so. Okay. I draw like a noob. I don't use tablet. I use iPad. And I color like this, like a student, you know. You just color. It's like coloring book. Okay. Color. And then everyone be like, "Why use bucket?" It's not like cannot use bucket. It's just that after I use bucket, I feel like, okay. I have to do this. A little bit annoying, but Apple equals flexing. Why are you flexing? Oh, me? Yeah. If it's an iPad, yes. If it's an iPhone, it's a 50th birthday. Okay. I still you like my Android? But then, iPhones are so essential towards a VTuber tracking. I like doing the bucket than doing that. Like that one. Oh! Oh no. See? This is why I don't like bucket. I like Android, but you're just cursed, Ma. Okay? Maybe in your soul, there's like a percentage of Steve Jobs, you know. And he's like, Android! Perish! Android! Perish! Another Android device! Perish! Okay? Maybe that's why. Right? This is schizo theory, but it's still a theory. I don't know what that is. Jokes on you, don't. So no, Seno, you know what? You have a fair point. You currently go back to animation. Yeah, maybe you don't have one. I'm sorry. Maybe you really don't have one. Okay? Okay? You're so clumsy. The moment you bought an iPhone and you drop it and shut. Oh no. Oh no, maybe. Look, Nat, that sounds like you're flexing your money. Not gonna lie. Though I do like tossing my why. I have to wait for 2 years until they post you. What do you mean by until they post you? What are you, a male? What are they, a post of us? Who they post you? Can you? No, you cannot put Android in toaster. It's gross. I believe that there are zaps who want to put Android into a toaster. Disgusting. Disgusting. You can buy You save for it? No, that's so sad. Oh no. Okay, then you deserve. You deserve it. You deserve to try to be sad over shattering an iPhone. Because I don't know why people do that anyway. Look! The only reason to shatter an iPhone is to make content on YouTube. You broke your $500 Android in 8 months. So you study education, right? The government will call. Hey! Didn't they say that? After the horrifying incident, the Ministry of Education. Okay. Wait. Disclaimer. I'm sorry, government. Don't harm me now. But didn't y'all say that? We need to increase the amount of teachers to improve the situation. Yada. And now, people who study education, you let them wait for 2 years. What are you doing? That if I disappear after this stream and never stream again, I think yeah, the government gets me if I don't stream again. Okay. That's what they say, right? Yeah, like we keep having the issues of not having enough teachers, and then we were like, yes, we get it. Now try to get more teachers, and then there's whatever Seno say. What are we doing? Ay, humanity is so cool, Chan. I know, right? I can't believe chat. Right. As me as a VTuber, I could never ever think there will be a day of me not getting graduated, not getting terminated. Okay, okay. All right, but the disappearance of Pawwa is it's potentially of the government getting a hold of me. And they even say we need to. Yeah, Pawwa is not suicidal. Pawwa is not sick. Pawwa is very Pawwa. Yeah, I have to say that out first, you know. Actually, you do need the 2 years Masters of Degree of Education. The government even offers a $10K scholarship, and the second year you teach part-time, study part-time, the government pays for it. Ooh! No, Pawwa is very Pawwawawa. Okay. America just gives that. Oof. And the no. That's so sad. Sabi silly. I think I'm going to at least like color the hair. So y'all can probably kind of see how it looks like. How tiny bit. Don't worry, we had that here too. It depends what you oh, never mind that. So it's a potential choice, you know. Bad choice making equals to bad endings. It's like a visual novel. You know the funny thing, the 2 years wait doesn't even. Then they will say no, they will not. But my schizo theory says that they don't have enough staff to handle things like that. My schizo theory, okay, okay. In the end, it's never enough stuff. Never enough. Okay, it's just never enough. They want more teachers in the States, but they'll be like, "Oop, go in, and not enough money. This one to pay you to eat something that's better than a slice of bread for a whole year. Now, the money that you get is used to pay rent. What are we doing?" It's a very Pawwa. Ah, Timmy, why do you always ask for things like that? Why? You know, my layers are very intentionally made. Okay? Yeah. That is similar. They pay 80K. Thank you so much for the headphones on the layers like no, like onion, which is about 50. Yeah, so it's equally horrifying. I'm gonna lie. Okay, from here, y'all can imagine how this drawing is going to look like already. Okay, chat. I believe in your imagination. Okay. See? What the Sigma action? How did you still manage to get to that conversation? monetization of Malaysian Pawwawawa. Oh my gosh. You're so cool. I think people who find us the first time, they be like, oh, then you're Malaysian Pawwawawa. But then where's the other one? Because we don't operate like Pawwawawa. Okay. Looks cute. Yeah, no shy. That's me. Okay. But the pay doesn't cover ending. Yeah, I know, right? Dream job is having no job record. What about me if I couldn't be a VTuber? I don't know. I'll probably just flop and get fried. Or something like that. Like a fish, you comes back to not the fish. Yada yada. No, thank you. Don't fry me. Okay. Did you know in a work situation, if you get fired, they say you get stir fry fish. In Chinese, 你被炒鱿鱼了. That means like you are fired. But if you try to translate that directly, that means you get stir fry fish. It all goes back to a fish. Your official title is stir fry fish. Nice! Congrats, MP! Oh. Taco. Yeah, see? It's scary, okay? That's why I have told everyone since the beginning. Pawwa 2026, don't lose your job. Okay? It will be extra scary if you do. Do not do risk. Okay? Don't be a risk taker in this economy. It's not worth it. Goodness, Craig. Gosh. We could go for some fish. Fish and chip. Even going to the dentist is... Ugh. Dentist couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Okay? And then the people who like spend so many years to study and becoming a dentist. Catching big bangs, okay? That's why I don't like buckfoot. It makes you test. I will only find this little gap way later, and I'll just get pissed by it. I'll become angry by it. I can relate to you. You only get free dental if you're on social security. Oof. Dentist has the what? Why? You like is it really that horrifying to see everyone's teeth every day? And then they get scared so much. And then they go to the hole. Is that what's happening? Thank you so much, Ma, for the rose. Arigato, but why? What did I do? See? I grew up low income, so I was used to having... What? That makes no sense. You make too much money, but you cannot get a home loan. Why is Egoland so funky? Why is the Egoland so funky? They move kind of funky. They move kind of... They move kind of like you can't even comprehend the rules. Oh, arigato, arigato, man. Now that I think about it, why did I even ask? I was like, oh, that's not very... Why am I having a flabbergasted by myself moment? What the Sigma? I think it's the Chinese New Year. It got to my head. Thank you so much, Mom, for the happy arigato, arigato. Funny Egoland, haha. Oof. Hello, Mark. Konnichiwa, Pawwa-san. How's your day? It was okay. I mean, I'm far from finishing the spot. Yeah, we do have some progress. Good old progress. We like progress. Who doesn't like progress? Egoland sounds like a hard place to live. Okay, what is the population of Egoland? I don't know, cause you know, I'm not from Egoland. $350 million people in Egoland, and y'all okay with the rules? Insane. Oh no! This one's back from Shaolin training! And now he's here wanting to jump out again! To be honest, half of the people here think the it's okay, Ma. You know, that's just like in Malaysia, because they say that stress makes people gay. Go Google search it. Like actually, they actually say that. And like after that, people like content creators of Malaysia, they make memes out of that. Okay. But I'm not kidding! I'm not kidding! See, even Zeno gets it! Oh my god! It is so funny! Yeah, okay, just go Google search, and then like there's so many videos, so many like funny meme illustrations about that. See? Told you! Y'all learn something new every day! You're welcome! I can't remember which content creator, but I love like those like okay, like video shorts, like YouTube video shorts, like skits. Literally, this person's just like working, and then it's like stress. No, I cannot stress. Be happy. Oh, stress. Oh. People slash homies. Is what the thing was that? Now it's just... So you know what? Egoland people, even though you think your country is really, really funny at times, don't worry. In the end, everyone on Earth is the same human species. Okay? If you think your place is wacky enough, trust me, somewhere on Earth, they can be as horrifying as you imagine. Slave fellows. Oh no! Go to Malaysia. What's this game? I don't know. Like they're literally skits are like someone stressed and then like another male as like his friend in the skits like, hey brother, don't stress. Remember, you have a girlfriend. Don't stress. And then in the end, like the stressed person looks at his friend and like, hey, you're actually pretty good looking. You wanna? And that is so funny. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and spot that. Exactly. If my friend tells me he's stressed, and yes, you are running. Run as fast as you can. Just come to Vegas. And homie's strap looks like a... Oh my gosh. I don't know. And I don't think I want to know. You guys down! Zaps! An ancient art of what is pumpkin porter? Oh no, he's yapping his Shakespeare again. You know, EMPT, yeah. There's another convention. No, thank you. No, thank you, man. Where the rough in the corner is. Well, I guess it's winter. For you. You didn't have. Yeah, exactly. You didn't have. What do you want more from this? This hopeless zap staying in hell. Sleep in warm bed? I don't know. You have a warm bed? No, y'all can sleep in couple box. Okay, we like Pawwa and Hanna gave you a pillow already. You should appreciate that. You should be like, thank you Pawwa and Hanna for giving us a pillow. Yeah. Okay, you know, I think I'm done for today. No, you do not get a doggy. I'm going to finish the rest in my own time. Y'all, you will know where I slept the finish thing. It's going to be on Twitter in the future. Unless I do really feel like drawing again. Like showing this on stream, but I don't know. It's an unknown. Okay? After all sitting here drawing for 3 hours, okay? How many people can sit and drove for 3 hours non-stop. Tell me. Tell me. Look in my eyes. Tell me. See? It's a Pawwa. Oh my gosh, hi Kroto. Welcome to Pawwa Stream. Y'all really love to appear when I want to unappear. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. to eat, no toilet. What in the culture is that? Thank you so much, Kroto, for the continuous investment towards Pawwa Hanna channel. Arigato, arigato. 11 kg more. Alright, grass for Harufa. Arigato. You feel what? You feel to get a homie and get a room? Come grab me! Oh no, he's actually considering it. Dad, Zaps, you're so cooked. You're so cooked. He's actually considering it. Dad, go protect your own butthole, okay? I'm giving y'all advice, okay? Why with that response, you little shitty zaps? Yee, this is MPT. Horrifying down bad. Down bad. Down bad. Okay. This horrifying individual refuses to have a good one. This individual wants to down bad. Oh no! EMPD stress! Okay, gotta run! Alright, chat, let me help you to run away. See you next time! See you on basking! Yeah, it's gonna hurt a little! Ew! Thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you so much for joining today's stream. Anthony, arigato, arigato. Thank you so much, Ma, for the happen. Arigato. Oh my god, I know. Oh no. Why are you trying to extend the stream? I was just like scanning on who's streaming, and then I saw the pink cat, and I'm like, oh, wow. Thank you so much, Mom, for the bits. Arigato. Stop twerking! Stop twerking. Let me know how she zaps. Pawwawawa!